God says, I am warning you with tears in my eyes and fire in my voice. If you don't pay attention to what I'm trying to show you now, I will have to step away from your path. I will leave you if you continue to ignore this. In the next 2 days, your body may collapse and be rushed to a hospital, but this is not the end. Tonight, I have commanded 1,800 million to be released into your account, not from men, but from my heavenly treasury. You must not ignore this. You must open your eyes now, immediately, before it becomes too late. Comment Amen to confirm that you are listening. I am speaking directly to your spirit, to your heart that has been broken too many times. I am not speaking through a sign or a symbol, I am speaking through truth. You've been walking with wounds that only I can see, smiling on the outside, yet aching with heaviness that has followed you like a shadow. But this moment is sacred, it is holy. I am reaching into your life with urgency because there is a turning point just ahead. And if you walk past it without looking, without listening, without opening your soul, you will fall into something I cannot save you from. Listen to me with your heart, not your head. This is not punishment. This is protection. The reason I'm telling you this now is because the enemy has already scheduled destruction behind your back. Plans have been drawn, traps have been laid, but I have drawn something greater. I have written a new sentence for your life, and that sentence includes deliverance, peace, healing, and a financial release like you've never imagined. But I can't force you to receive it. I can't make you open your hands if you keep them closed in fear. Please, like this video now, if your heart feels that this is not just a coincidence, but a message meant for your spirit. Let me hold you in the middle of your storm. I have watched over your breath while you slept. I've counted every silent tear. I've heard the prayers you whispered when no one was watching. And I want you to know, it's not over. You are not too late. You are not too far gone. You are not abandoned. But you are standing at a spiritual intersection. You must choose light. You must choose me. Comment 1111 if you believe something is shifting now in your life. The 1,800 million I've spoken about is not fantasy. It is not a joke. It is not for the world to understand. It is my blessing set aside for you. And tonight, I will release it if your heart is open, if your obedience remains strong, if your ears are listening. But if you walk away from my voice, if you dismiss this call as just another moment, then I will lift my covering and allow what's coming to reach you. This is not to scare you. This is to save you. The hospital visit I warned about is not written in stone. It is a warning, not a sentence. It is still possible to cancel it. But you must take this seriously. There are forces trying to weaken your health, shake your spirit, and confuse your thoughts. But I am still the God who heals the blind, raises the dead, and parts the sea. And if I can do that, do you not know I can protect your lungs, your bones, your blood, and every cell in your body? Your name is on the scroll of miracles tonight. I know you've been doubting lately. I know you've felt like your prayers hit the ceiling and fall back down. But I have never stopped hearing you. The silence has been me working. The delays have been me testing. And the pain, yes, the pain has been me preparing you for what's about to overflow into your life. This 1,800 million is not about greed, it's about purpose. It's about your assignment. It's about me putting resources into your hands so you can do what you were born to do. Comment 222 if you trust me, even when you don't understand me. You are chosen. Not because you are perfect, but because you are willing. I have watched you give when you had little. I've seen you stand when others walked away. And even in your flaws, I saw something holy. That's why I'm calling you now. That's why I'm shouting louder than before. You are not allowed to miss this. You are not allowed to sleep through this visitation. I have released angels around you, and they are waiting for your command. But your delay will stop their flight. If you're feeling this message reach into your soul, it's because your spirit knows it's real. I don't speak to impress you. I speak to change you, to rescue you, to redirect you. You were about to sign something you would regret. You were about to agree to something I did not design. But I stopped you, even now, because what's coming is greater than what you've been chasing. There are papers in heaven right now with your name on them. Papers with deliverance stamped in gold. Contracts with overflow signed in the blood of my covenant. I told the heavens to hold your inheritance until this exact hour. I am not late. I am always on time. But you must move with me. You must respond now. You must let go of what is draining you, so I can pour in what is healing you. I will not speak this again. This is the final trumpet for this battle. You've asked me to open doors, but when I send the instructions, you sometimes ignore them. This time, I will not send another confirmation. This is your confirmation. This is the sign you asked me for last night. You cried yourself to sleep and said, "God, just show me something real." Well, here I am, speaking directly to you. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear any time from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. Do not scroll away. This is not a broadcast. This is a breakthrough. This is not a reminder. This is a rescue. This is not coincidence. This is covenant. Stay here. Absorb every word. The hospital bed is not your destination. The lack is not your final chapter. And the 1,800 million is not the miracle your heart is. Because once your heart aligns with my will, everything else will be added to you. But because you stayed, because you opened your heart for just one more moment, I have begun to cancel what was written in the enemy's camp. I am tearing up demonic contracts that had your name on them. And I am commanding peace over your house, your mind, your health, and your finances right now. Comment 333 to declare your faith over what God is shifting in your life. I want you to understand the power of my warning. When I said I will leave if you ignore me, it was not a threat, it was a revelation. You cannot live in both worlds. You cannot keep praying for miracles while clinging to disobedience. You cannot say you trust me and then turn away when I speak. I love you too deeply to keep watching you sabotage your future by ignoring my voice. You are my child, my creation. You are not just a number. You are not forgotten in the crowd. I remember the exact moment I breathed life into you. I knew what you would face. I knew how the world would try to break you. But I also planted something inside you, strength, light, and an unshakable calling. That is what the enemy fears. That is why the attacks have been so heavy. That is why your health has been under pressure. That is why your mind has been battling strange thoughts and silent fatigue. I am speaking life into your body right now. The enemy wants to hospitalize you because he knows your assignment is about to come alive. He wants to distract you with sickness before you walk into the financial release I have already signed. But I am still Jehovah Rapha, your healer. I can turn blood reports. I can reverse symptoms. I can cancel diagnoses with one breath from heaven. But you must believe me more than you believe what you see. Comment 555 if you feel God's power moving through your body right now. Your miracle is not tied to luck. It is tied to obedience. I didn't say you had to be perfect. I said you have to be willing to trust me even when nothing makes sense, willing to open your hands and let go of what I never gave you, willing to follow me even when the road ahead is invisible. I am not a distant God, I am right beside you. I am the one that kept you breathing through nights when you thought you'd break. There is no coincidence that you're hearing this now. I delayed danger to give you time to listen. I paused heaven's schedule to give you space to respond. You have asked for breakthrough. You have prayed for a sign, and now I have given it. But you must honor what I've placed before you. The 1,800 million I mentioned is not just currency, it's confirmation. It's heaven's signal that your harvest is ready, that the curse is breaking, that the devourer is rebuked, that the doors are opening. You have struggled long enough. You have watched others be blessed while wondering when it would be your turn. I'm telling you now, this is your moment, but you must protect it. You must cover it in faith. You must treat it as holy. You must not walk away now, because if you do, the delay will multiply and the warfare will increase. I want to protect you from that. I am showing you mercy by revealing the truth before it happens. Comment 1212 if you choose to walk in divine mercy today. Tonight, as others sleep, I am commanding angels to stand around your home. I am preparing to release favor into your phone, your bank account, your spirit. You will see me move in the next 72 hours, and you will remember this moment forever. But do not forget that your alignment determines the arrival. Stay close, stay clean, stay connected. Every breakthrough comes with a battle. That's why you've been feeling tired for no reason. That's why some people around you have started to change suddenly. Some of them were sent to delay you, others were sent to test you, but I am showing you their true intentions now. Do not argue. Do not beg anyone to stay. When I reveal, you must respond. When I uncover, you must release. The reason you've felt spiritual pressure is because your life is about to carry weight in the kingdom. You are not just someone passing through this world. You are a carrier of my glory, and the enemy knows that. That's why sickness tried to visit your doorstep. That's why depression tried to whisper lies into your ears. But I am standing in front of you today, declaring that what was meant to destroy you will become your testimony. I will use what hurt you to help others. I will use what broke you to bless generations. But you must take this seriously. This is not just encouragement. This is instruction. Your survival depends on your surrender. Your future depends on your faith. The hospital is not where your journey ends. That sickness, that symptom, that scare it does not define you. I have already scheduled your restoration. But you must move in the direction I'm pointing to. You must not delay. You must not ignore my urgency. You are closer than you think. What looks like chaos is actually me rearranging things. What feels like loss is actually me creating space. What seems delayed is actually on divine timing. I am not finished with you. I am not frustrated with you. But I am warning you. If you go back to old patterns, if you return to what I pulled you out of, if you dismiss this divine moment, I will not shield you from what comes next. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I want you to receive the fullness of my promise. I want you to be whole. I want you to rise up from the ashes. But your faith must meet my word. Your obedience must meet my instruction. You must let go of the distraction. You must close the door to anything I did not send. Comment 777 if you are ready to walk into complete healing with me. You don't even know how many times I've already stepped between you and death. There were accidents that never happened, blood clots that never formed, diagnoses that never reached you all because I interrupted what the enemy wrote. The reason I'm warning you so clearly today is because this time the enemy tried to launch one final strike. But I came first. I arrived before he could touch you, and now I am giving you a decision. Will you stay under my covering, or will you wander off again? Don't take this lightly. What I have planned for your life cannot be built while you ignore my voice. You are stepping into the kind of breakthrough that needs your full surrender. The kind of financial miracle, yes, that 1,800 million that will shake the very limits of your past and catapult you into purpose. But I can't release that kind of promise over a life that's half trusting me and half following the world. You have to choose. I am calling you to choose me again. Not out of fear, but out of faith. There is still time. I'm the one who formed time in the first place. And right now, I am stretching it so that you can catch up with what I've prepared. I am holding doors open that should have closed by now. I am pausing consequences so that you have room to turn. You don't have to collapse into a hospital bed for your life to change. You don't need to lose everything to wake up. I'm offering you restoration before devastation. All I ask is that you trust me enough to act now. Comment 999 if you believe God is giving you another chance right now. The financial release I'm about to send is not for show. It's not to impress people. It's not to flaunt anything in front of others. It is divine provision for a divine mission. You've asked me to use you. You've said, Lord, if you bless me, I'll help others. And I remembered those prayers. I wrote them down. I counted them as covenant. And now I'm fulfilling my part. I'm positioning you to walk in harvest. But you must remember harvest is holy. Handle it with honor. Your name is not being overlooked in heaven. Angels are whispering it before me. Your name has been sealed with my promise. Your name has been defended in spiritual realms where you couldn't fight for yourself. You may not feel strong, but you're surrounded by strength. You may not feel qualified, but you've been chosen. And this choosing comes with responsibility. It's not about being perfect. It's about being available, about opening your heart when I knock, about refusing to delay when I call. I want to pour into you what no bank could ever offer. I want to deposit peace in your mind, stability in your emotions, wisdom in your decisions, health in your body, and yes, supernatural overflow in your finances. You were never meant to just survive. You were called to carry blessing. You were meant to lead, to influence, to change atmospheres when you walk in. That's why the enemy's plan was so vicious, because he knew once you step into your assignment, darkness has to move. Comment 1010 if you're stepping into your assignment with boldness and surrender. You are not crazy. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not being punished. You are being refined. You are being rerouted. You are being set apart. And this season, though painful, has been me preparing your spirit for something bigger than your eyes can yet see. You've been losing things. People have been walking away. Doors have been closing. But I want you to see it for what it truly is. Me making room. Room for elevation. Room for clarity. Room for healing. Room for glory. Don't let your past mislead you. Don't let the pain convince you that nothing good can happen now. I am God. I can raise the dead. I can use the broken. I can bless the disqualified. I can recover the lost time, and I will, but you must surrender fully. Not halfway, not for one day, not just in crisis, but in devotion, daily, continually, faithfully. When you do, everything changes. This financial flood coming your way tonight is not random. It's not man-made. It's not because of a lucky moment. It's because I scheduled it. I wrote it before you were born. But I am a God of order, and I will not release what will destroy you. I only give what you are ready to carry. And this message, this moment, this warning, it's me preparing your heart to carry more. Some things will not make sense to others. That's okay. You are not called to convince them. You are called to follow me, trust me, obey me. I know what's ahead. I know who's talking about you behind closed doors. I know who's praying for your downfall. I know the tricks being prepared, and I will expose every hidden enemy. But your job is to stay under my covering. I am calling your spirit to wake up, to rise out of delay, to shake off confusion, to cast off fear. This is not a random message floating by your screen. This is me, God, interrupting everything you're doing to tell you I am here, I am moving, I am restoring, I am delivering, I am releasing. But I will not speak again after this. I have already warned. Now you must respond. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. I've stayed beside you in your denial, but this moment is sacred. This is not just another message scrolling by, it is my spirit shaking your soul because the time is critical. If you walk away now, the consequences will not delay. You are standing at the edge of both destruction and destiny. And I am calling you with every ounce of my divine love to choose life. Comment 1515 to receive life, not destruction. Your body has been crying for rest. Your mind has been overloaded with thoughts that weren't planted by me. And your heart has been slowly drifting because of the lies whispered into your spirit. But I want you to hear me clearly. I am not angry at you. I am not punishing you. I am trying to rescue you. I see what you can't see. I know what tomorrow holds. And in 2 days, if you do not act now, the hospital bed that waits may become your reality. But I can stop it. I am still your healer. Still your defender, still the one who holds your breath and numbers your days. But I gave you a choice for a reason. I didn't create robots, I created sons and daughters with the power to choose. And now you must choose me again, not with your mouth, but with your heart, your actions, your surrender. I won't force my protection over you. It must be received, not assumed. If you choose to walk outside of it, I cannot block what's coming. You are not here by accident. This is not coincidence. I ordained this very moment because you needed it. You asked me last night to speak to you, to show you that I still care. This is your answer. This is not random. This is not made up. I am pulling your soul away from a scheduled collapse. I'm holding back demonic forces that were already approaching. I'm stretching my hand with one last warning, one last rescue, one last chance to turn it all around. Comment 1717 if you know God is pulling you back into safety and purpose right now. The 1,800 million that is being released into your account tonight is a divine transaction. This is not about greed or about material things. It is a seed for your calling, a provision for your assignment. I am placing in your hands what you will need to walk in purpose without delay, without debt, without distraction. But if your heart is not ready, it will slip through your fingers. You must handle the blessing with the same seriousness that you handle the warning. Your health is under attack because your destiny is too big for the enemy to ignore. He has watched you survive what others could not. He has seen how I keep resurrecting you every time the world counts you out. That's why the pressure has grown heavier. That's why your sleep has been disrupted, your energy drained, your thoughts clouded. But I am speaking to your spirit now. Rest in me. Do not panic. Do not agree with fear. I am bigger than the diagnosis. I am stronger than the symptom. I am not finished healing your story. You will not die. You will live and declare the works of the Lord. You will rise from this test with a testimony that shifts your entire bloodline. But you must hear me now. You must make space for me to move. Let go of what's been distracting you. Turn away from the cycles I already freed you from. And open your eyes to what I'm placing in front of you. This is not punishment, it is purpose. Comment Amen to declare that you are choosing purpose over destruction. I will not let you fail if you stay under my covering. But if you wander, if you ignore this again, if you push aside my voice as if it means nothing, then what is coming will not be delayed again. I've held it back long enough. You are valuable to me. You carry something rare. That's why the enemy is working overtime to confuse, distract, and isolate you. But I have a plan to prosper you, not harm you, to give you a future and hope. And it starts now. Let me in again, not halfway, fully. Let me remove what's rotting your peace. Let me strip away every false friend, every silent enemy, every draining relationship. You've been trying to keep things alive that I've already called dead. You've been watering connections I cut for your safety. And I need you to trust me, even when it hurts. I need you to walk away even when you don't have all the answers yet. I am cleansing your circle. I am wiping away every unclean attachment, every jealous voice, every lying spirit that has tried to delay your destiny. Some people are going to walk away, some things are going to fall apart, and you might feel like you're losing, but you're not. You're being protected. What looks like loss is my way of removing what cannot go with you. Don't grieve what I'm cutting. Rejoice that I'm making room. The miracle you've waited for is not coming next year, it's coming now. This season, this hour, and the financial release that is about to land in your life is just the beginning. It's confirmation that I have stepped into your situation with full authority. And no demon, no witch, no curse, no sickness, no delay, and no voice from hell can stop it. But you must remain under the blood. You must stay where I placed you. You must not let doubt drag you into disobedience. Why is the government working so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A stunning CIA leak has just exposed a 7-second brain ritual, now allowing regular people to clear debt and invite unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. New homes, vehicles, vacations, it's all becoming possible. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I love you more than you understand. That's why I speak so directly. That's why I interrupt your day. That's why I expose hidden things. That's why I warn when no one else will. Because I am not a God who plays games with his children. I am the God who parts seas, tears down walls, silences lions, shuts the mouth of enemies, and still walks with the broken-hearted. I am for you, not against you. Comment 1111 if you believe this moment was written by God just for you. I have been watching the enemies that have been circling your life in silence. people who smiled at you but carried poison in their hearts. Spirits that tried to gain access through distraction and manipulation. Situations designed to wear you down until you gave up. But I am breaking every single chain. I am exposing every hidden trap. And I am turning the same things that were meant to destroy you into the very ground you will stand tall upon. You are not standing alone. Even when you felt abandoned, I was beside you. Even when the world stopped clapping, I was still cheering for you. My presence has been your lifeline. My mercy has been your oxygen. And now, I'm bringing you out of the shadows of confusion into the light of clarity. What once looked impossible is going to become your reality. The finances, the favor, the restoration, the complete healing, it's all falling into place now. But you must stay awake. Don't fall back into spiritual sleep. Don't let the enemy lull you into a comfortable lie. You were not born for average. You were not called to just survive. I created you with greatness carved into your destiny. The 1,800 million I'm placing in your life tonight is not to prove a point. It's to fund a mission, to repair the damage, to restore what was lost, to remind you that I am your provider and I lack nothing. Comment 222 if you trust my provision and timing right now. You've suffered enough in silence. You've been strong for too long. And now, I want to lift the weight off your shoulders. I want to show you how gentle my hand really is. You've been fighting battles in your mind, in your body, and in your heart. You've been trying to hold it all together while secretly breaking apart. But I see you. I've seen every tear you didn't have words for, and I'm not just going to comfort you, I'm going to change everything around you. There is a divine shift happening right now. Things are moving in your favor that you cannot yet see. You'll soon receive calls you weren't expecting. Documents will be signed without you needing to beg. Delays will break open suddenly. Healing will appear overnight. But don't give the credit to the world. This is me. This is your Father, fulfilling every word I whispered into your soul during the quiet moments you almost gave up. I need you to believe again. Believe that I still work miracles. Believe that I still restore what was stolen. Believe that I still cancel out diseases, debts, and demonic assignments in one breath. This hospital threat the enemy tried to send your way cancelled. Not by man, not by medicine, but by my hand, because I am still the final word over your life. I hold the keys to every door, and when I say open, no force in hell can close it. Comment Amen if you believe God still holds the final word in your story. Don't let fear guide your next step. Let faith rise again inside you. You've let the voices of others become louder than my truth. But today, I silence every lie. I remove every thought of unworthiness. I am not choosing you because you earned it. I am choosing you because I love you. Because your spirit still has work to do. Because your destiny is too valuable to be wasted in confusion. Some of the people around you won't understand this change. They'll try to keep you where they last saw you. They'll say you're dreaming too big, that you're not the type to be blessed like that. But what they don't realize is I have the power to change every label placed on your name. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. Just walk, just trust, just move forward. I will handle the rest. I will validate you in public after you trusted me in private. I am your God, not just when you're strong, but especially when you're weak. I've seen your secret battles. I've witnessed you pray for others while your own heart was falling apart. That's why I am rewarding you now, because you never stopped believing that I could turn it around. And even if your faith was small, it was still real. And I never ignored it. I've stored up every tear, every sacrifice, every act of obedience, every yes you gave me when it was hard. This moment is the result of all those seeds you sowed in the dark. The 1,800 million I mentioned is not just provision, it's prophecy being fulfilled. It's the season you cried out for. It's the help you were waiting for. But you must stay open. Don't close your heart just when I'm about to do the biggest thing in your life. Don't let pride, fear, or doubt steal what I've stored for you. You've waited long enough. Now it's here. This message is not just words, it's your wake-up call, your turning point, your lifeline. I will not release what you're not ready to carry. But I believe you're ready now. I see the shift in your spirit. I feel the fire returning. I see your eyes opening again. And now, I'm asking you, stay close. Don't wander. Don't hesitate. Don't delay. There's more coming, and you need to hear every word. Stay with me. What's next will break every remaining chain. Comment, Amen, if you know this divine protection is not a coincidence but a covering. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Your life is not something the enemy can snatch at will. Your story belongs to me. Your breath belongs to me. And I have written it with fire, not ink. No man can erase it. No weapon can undo it. But you must stop walking as if you are powerless. You must stop living like you are just barely surviving. You are royalty. You are chosen. You are a child of the Most High, and that means authority, favor, and destiny flow through your name. I am not letting you go, even when you doubted me. Even when you ignored the whispers of my spirit, even when you walked away, I still called you back, because your purpose is heavier than your pain, your future is greater than your failures, and your destiny is bigger than this moment. That's why I've been shaking everything around you. That's why you felt like you were being pulled in 1,000 directions. I've been stripping away every false thing so that only what's real can remain. Comment 333 if you feel God realigning your life for something higher. There are people who were never supposed to go with you into your next season. Let them go. Stop fighting to keep what I've already removed. Some losses are blessings, some goodbyes are deliverance, and I need you to stop grieving doors that I locked for your protection. What's ahead of you is too important. The 1,800 million I'm about to pour into your life tonight is not just for celebration, it is for assignment. This financial breakthrough isn't random, it's restoration. Restoration of the years you lost trying to do it your own way. Restoration for every tear you cried in silence. Restoration for the rejection, for the sleepless nights, for the opportunities that were stolen. You thought you were being overlooked, but I was preparing something better, something only I could give you. No man, no system, no favor from the world could compare to what I have set aside for your name. You are stepping into the portion of heaven that has been waiting for your alignment. Your name has been brought up in rooms you don't even know exist. Your spirit has been recognized in realms you've never stepped into. Because your obedience in secret has moved the hand of heaven. I have not forgotten you, and I never will, but I need your full surrender. You cannot drag half your past into your new season and expect full victory. You must be willing to walk away from anything I didn't send. Comment 555 if you're ready to surrender every weight holding you back. The reason the enemy keeps trying to bring fear into your body is because your physical healing is tied to your spiritual obedience. That hospital visit he tried to prepare is not about your body, it's about your destiny. He knows if he can weaken your body, he can distract your mind. If he can distract your mind, he can delay your mission. But I've stepped in. I've cancelled the doctor's report before it ever had a chance to be printed. but you must stay close now. No more playing with your calling. No more postponing your obedience. You don't have time to waste. I am opening the floodgates, and when I release it, you must be ready to carry the weight of what I send. The weight of the blessing, the responsibility of the favor, the stewardship of the breakthrough. This is more than money. It's mantle, it's mission, it's miracle, and it's marked for you. I will show you who you truly are in this next chapter, not what others said, not what your past taught you, but what I created in you from the beginning. You are a builder, a warrior, a voice in the wilderness. You are a testimony wrapped in skin, and I will use your story to deliver others. What you survived will become a roadmap for those still in the valley. But you must stay alive, and that means listening to me when I say don't ignore this. Don't delay your obedience another day. I am sealing this moment with a divine signature. This message is not passing by your life, it is entering your spirit, unlocking chains, shifting timelines, and setting miracles in motion. But you must walk with me, talk with me. Let me be the first voice you hear in the morning and the last voice at night. If you keep me at the center, everything else will align. The 1,800 million is coming not because you begged, but because you believed. You trusted me when it didn't make sense. You stayed faithful when your hands were empty. And now I'm showing you what I do for those who refuse to give up. I bring overflow, I bring justice, I bring multiplication, and I bring it in my perfect timing. Tonight is that time. You've reached the turning point. The suffering is ending, the chapter is closing, the struggle is being exchanged for strategy. I am replacing survival with success, and I am not doing it quietly. I will make it known that I did this, that it was me, not man, that it was my hand, not your own. So when it happens, lift your hands and give me the glory. Comment 1212 if you believe what God promised is now unfolding. You've been in the fire long enough. You've been through season after season of being tested, overlooked, and even betrayed. But I allowed it for a reason. The pressure shaped you. The silence taught you. The waiting purified you. And now, the glory is coming. I am not releasing this miracle because you begged. I am releasing it because you were faithful, because you kept walking when others stopped, because you kept praising even with a heavy heart. The enemy's plan to hospitalize you was timed to distract you from this blessing. He knew something massive was coming. He saw the angels assigned to deliver favor. He watched the scrolls in heaven shift in your direction. So he tried to interrupt it through fear, through sickness, through confusion. But I stepped in and said, "Not this one. This one belongs to me." I stopped what would have taken you out. I blocked the sickness. I shut the mouth of the serpent. And now I am restoring what he tried to steal. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy, at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are walking into a season where your name will carry spiritual weight, not fame, not attention, but heavenly authority. Demons will flee when you speak. Doors will open without force. People will be drawn to you because of the light I've placed within you. That's why your life had to be refined. That's why you had to go through more than others, because what you carry is sacred. And I do not release sacred things to those who are careless. Comment Amen to declare that you are carrying something sacred and protected by God. I am sending new resources into your hands, resources to build, to bless, to elevate others. You have been entrusted with this miracle not to boast, but to serve. The money that's coming is attached to purpose. Use it wisely, use it humbly, use it to shift atmospheres and rebuild what the enemy tore down. I'm not just blessing you for you, I'm blessing everyone connected to your obedience. I see how tired you've been. I see how your body has felt heavy, how your sleep has been disturbed, how you've been battling in silence while trying to smile in front of others. But I am restoring strength to your bones. I am restoring clarity to your mind. I am commanding peace to enter your heart right now. What you feel is not weakness, it's the final push before breakthrough. The pressure you felt was not punishment, it was labor. And now, the birth is here. I am birthing something through you that will shake your bloodline. You are the one I've chosen to break curses, to reset foundations, to build from the ruins. I know it's been hard. I know people walked away. I know your body tried to give up. But I never left. I never took my hand off you. And now, what was delayed is being delivered. Comment 1717 if you're ready to step into the divine assignment written for your name. Everything is shifting. In the next 3 days, you will begin to see signs, clear, undeniable proof that my hand is on you. Unusual favor. Divine connections, closed doors, suddenly opening. You will hear news that confirms everything I've been whispering to your spirit. But be careful, don't share everything with everyone. Some blessings must be kept quiet until they are sealed. Let me lead you in wisdom. Do not be afraid of what comes next. The same God who brought you this far is already in your future. I've gone ahead of you. I've prepared the way, and now I'm simply asking you to walk with me. Don't look back. Don't question what I removed. Don't hold on to what was draining you. I'm creating something new, and it begins with full surrender. I want your time, your heart, your trust. Not for my sake, but for yours. When you stay close to me, everything else aligns. When you put me first, I take care of the rest. I've already instructed heaven to release what's due to you. Now I'm waiting for your yes. Not a hesitant yes, a complete yes, a whatever you say, Lord kind of yes. This is not about religion, this is about relationship. I want to walk with you like I walked with Moses. I want to whisper to you like I did to Samuel. I want to raise you up like David. I want to cover you like I did with Esther. Your name carries promise. Your life carries weight, and your surrender will unlock what has been waiting on the other side of your faith. This miracle will not delay much longer. Your obedience has accelerated the process. Your humility has captured my heart. And now, I am removing every spiritual blockage, every lingering resistance, every generational curse that tried to silence your purpose. I am rewriting your story. You will not end in a hospital bed. You will not end in lack. You will not end in shame. You will rise in glory. You will rise in overflow. You will rise in purpose. Comment, Amen, if you believe this is the moment everything begins to change. You've carried burdens I never meant for you to carry alone. You've been trying to solve things in your own strength, while your soul was quietly crying for rest. But now, I am calling you to lay it all down. Not just the visible pain, but the hidden fear, the old guilt, the silent anger, the questions you never said out loud. I am not afraid of your truth. I already know it. I want to heal it. But you must give it to me. You cannot enter your next season carrying the weight of the old one. Let me take it now, that tightness in your chest, that ache in your spirit, that sleeplessness you've battled. I know every symptom. I know every lie whispered in your mind, and I am commanding it to stop. You do not belong to anxiety. You do not belong to pain. You do not belong to fear. You belong to me. And I am jealous for you. I will fight for your peace. I will fight for your joy. I will fight for your restoration. Comment 1111 if you believe God is fighting for you right now. This blessing I'm bringing to your life tonight, the 1,800 million, is not the reward of luck. It is the inheritance of a heart that stayed loyal through fire. The world won't understand it. They will try to explain it away. But deep in your spirit, you will know this was me. Not coincidence, not chance, but covenant. I made a promise to you. You didn't ask for riches, you asked for peace. You asked for a fresh start. You asked me to restore your dignity, and I'm answering with overflow, because I am not a God who answers halfway. When I restore completely. When I bless, I do it in abundance. When I heal, I do it at the root. I saw you when you prayed with tears on your pillow, asking me to just give you one more chance. I saw how you gave, even when you had very little. I saw you celebrate others, even when you were waiting on your own miracle. That's the kind of heart I can trust. That's the kind of child I delight in blessing. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down anytime. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. The threats that were forming around your health cancelled. The spirits that tried to drain your strength silenced. The delay that held your resources rebuked. I am bringing you into divine recovery. Every area where you were stolen from will now overflow. Every place you were laughed at will become the place you are celebrated. But you must not lose your posture of gratitude. The blessing is not just coming to you, it's coming through you. I want to use you as a vessel. I want to use your life to bring light to those around you. Comment 222 if you trust. God is using your story for His glory. You don't need to worry about how it will happen. You don't need to figure it all out. That's my job. Your job is to obey, to believe, to walk, to trust. I've already cleared the path. I've already assigned the angels. I've already prepared the timing. But I'm waiting on your heart. I need your yes to be louder than your excuses. I need your faith to be louder than your fear. You've waited long enough. Now is the time. Tonight is not just a turning point. It's a spiritual crossing. You are crossing out of lack into abundance, out of fear into boldness, out of brokenness into beauty, out of delay into divine speed. But with this crossing comes responsibility. You must guard your ears from doubt. You must protect your space from jealousy. You must move in wisdom, not impulse. What I'm about to give you is holy, and holy things must be handled with clean hands and a surrendered heart. Do not let pride in through the door I'm opening. Stay humble. Stay grateful. Stay close. Remember who gave it to you. Remember why I gave it. I didn't choose you because of what the world sees. I chose you because I see your heart. And I will raise you in a way that silences every lie ever spoken over your life. You will be the one in your family that breaks the pattern. You will be the one that creates legacy. You will be the one that walks in rooms your bloodline never entered before. You will be the one that proves what God can do with a yielded vessel. And yes, you will be the one who receives the financial release that changes everything, not just for you, but for those who come after you. This is not a maybe. This is a divine decree. I have spoken it, and I will perform it. But don't disconnect now. Don't scroll away. Don't treat this as noise. This is heaven speaking. This is the sound of walls falling down. This is the release that prophets prayed for. This is the shift that your soul has been aching for. Comment, Amen, if your spirit feels this moment was handcrafted by God for you. I didn't bring you through all of this just to let you fall at the edge of breakthrough. That hospital assignment the enemy had for you, it was supposed to break you. But I turned it into your testimony. Your body was supposed to shut down. Your energy was supposed to collapse. But I sustained you. I walked with you through nights when you couldn't breathe without crying. And now I will reward you openly for the faith you held in secret. You are not going back to the life of surviving. You are stepping into overflow. You are rising into a season of divine flow, where things will begin to move without force, where doors won't need to be kicked open, they'll be opened by my command. That's the level of access I'm giving you now. I am placing weight on your words, favor on your name, and resources in your hands. The 1,800 million is more than financial. It's prophetic. It is a sign that what I said is sealed. You've had to fight through more than anyone knew, and sometimes you thought, why me, Lord? But now you'll begin to say, thank you, Lord, not because of what you went through, but because of how I'm about to turn it around. The same people who thought it was over for you will watch as I raise you in front of them. The same mouths that gossiped about you will hear the sound of your victory. But I don't want revenge in your heart. I want gratitude. I want compassion. I want humility. Comment 1010 if you're ready to carry the blessing with the right spirit. Some will question why I chose you. They'll say you're not qualified, that you're not special, that you don't deserve what's coming. But they didn't see your prayer life. They didn't see the nights you cried out to me in silence. They didn't see you forgive people who never said sorry. They didn't see the moments you gave from your lack and loved people who didn't love you back. But I saw. I always saw. That's why this blessing is being sent to you, not someone else. Because when you had every reason to give up, you didn't. When you could have turned bitter, you stayed soft. When you could have walked away from me, you held on. That's the heart I use. That's the faith I reward. I am not looking for perfect vessels. I'm looking for surrendered ones. And your surrender is what triggered this release. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Let me do the talking through the favor that is about to surround your life. Let your life preach louder than your words. Let the glow of my glory on you silence every lie spoken against you. I didn't bring you this far to leave you. I didn't save you just to see you sink. I will finish what I started in you. And this is the season I begin to make good on every promise. Comment 555 if you know God is finishing what He started in you. This final part of your transition requires one thing: total trust. You cannot lean on your understanding. You cannot depend on your own timing. You must walk with me blindly if needed, because where I'm taking you, logic will not guide you. Only faith can open the doors I've prepared. The 1,800 million being sent is just one of many confirmations. I'm about to flood your life with proof that I have never left you, that I've always been the one carrying you. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives: luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted.